Today we're talking about the things that no one talks about, but I do. Right? I bring you guys the content here on my channel. I talk about things that I see and I share it here with you guys. And we're talking about Dogecoin and why I believe Dogecoin is going to have its best year ever in 2025, starting January 29th, 2025. And before you listen to this video and you listen about 2025 being the snake year, Dogecoin launching the snake year, right? And why that being my thesis. That's not just my thesis. That's a big part of my thesis on why Dogecoin in its positive year, right? It was launched in 2013, as we can see right here. Launched in 2013. By the way, it's the only crypto that survived that was launched in 2013. There's other cryptos that were launched in 2013 that are dead, right? You can go look it up. It's the only one, and it's in the top 10. So it was launched by Billy Marcus, Jackson Palmer, 2013, a snake year, December 6, 2013. It was a snake year. And this is the first snake year, 2025, guys, the first snake year since 2013. And I'm going to talk in this video why I believe Dogecoin is going to have its best year. I mean, I don't know what price it's going to, but I would not be surprised to see it above $2 plus. Okay, I already put out a Dogecoin price prediction, but now I'm even more bullish knowing that it's going to be a snake year and Dogecoin was launched in the snake year. And you guys know me, right? I understand an argument against this if Dogecoin looked horrible in the charts. If it looked horrible, right? If it was doing something struggling here to break 10, 20 cents and it's still in the bear market lows, looking something like that. But it's not. And in fact, it's like it's set up and it's primed and set up to explode in its snake year in 2025. It's just insane. But it's looking set up so it's ready to explode in 2025, the snake year. And I also want to point this out for people that like to judge, these videos. First of all, I'm not saying I believe in this stuff. I'm just sharing it with you guys. And I also want to share this out because 10 months ago, early 2024, when XRP was literally 40 cents, 50 cents, right? People were calling it a stable coin. And it is. It's like popular to hate on XRP. It's cool to hate on XRP, especially those days. But I was one of the few ones that went against the grain, and I put out this video 10 months ago, as you can see right here. Okay, why XRP will have its greatest year in 2024 using Chinese astrology and technical analysis. That was 10 months ago. XRP was 40, 50 cents. I didn't just put out this video explaining that, but I put out about 3 TikToks, 3 Reels, and Shorts here on YouTube, all about that back then. And guess what happened with XRP? It exploded, right? Did it break all-time highs from 2017? No, but it broke all-time highs from 2021. And, in the video, I explained how even though XRP might not break its all-time highs, I pointed out that it was going to be a pivotal year for setting up XRP to go crazy in the next coming years. And it was a pivotal year. Let's be honest, guys. XRP had a pivotal year this year, breaking out of a multi-year pendant. And I wanted to, show that first so you can see that here we are in the 2024, and I was right. And I'm making this claim right here on why I believe Dogecoin is going to have its greatest year yet in 2025. Okay. And you guys know me. I love the charts. And the fact, with next year being the snake year, which starts January 29th, it's not like we're just going to, you might be watching this after 2025. We're not just going to start going up right after 2025, right? Because the Chinese New Year starts January 29th. So after that, that's when the snake year begins. But I'm not saying we're just going to go crazy. I mean, because look, XRP is a great example. In the beginning of 2024, XRP didn't, it was still stable. Even throughout the summer, it was still, even during that spring high. It took till the end of 2024 to really take off. So either way, sometime next year, I believe Dogecoin is going to have its best year yet, and it's gonna, already put out price prediction. But we'll take a look here at the charts. We can see it's, for the past 2 years, it's been building up, and right now it's building strength here at its previous all-time highest closing. You can see right here, right? This is why, like, this is not just about Chinese astrology and all that. This is also based on the charts, because Dogecoin is building up a lot of strength here at its previous all-time highs closing. Because we can see at its previous all-time highs, we wicked all the way up, and we were stuck here in this range for about 5 months before we collapsed. Well, now I believe it's going to be the opposite. Dogecoin is going to build strength here, maybe, a couple weeks, a month or two, before it, boom, it goes into price discovery above $1, $2 plus. And like I said, I would not be surprised if Dogecoin goes to $2 plus, maybe even goes into $3 somewhere. I know that's crazy to say, but you should not underestimate, Dogecoin and XRP and these other coins that just move parabolically, right? I mean, and no one thought Dogecoin would even go above a penny back here. Back, before 2020, 2019. No one thought it would even go above a penny. And I'm going to pull a Fibonacci here to show you some price targets here for Dogecoin, but we can see this. You can see how it's following the Fibonacci levels beautifully. We got a higher high, right? A higher high, higher lows. So Dogecoin, like I said, it's set up to have the best year ever in the snake year. It's positive year. Like, I can't make this up. And even right here on the monthly, you can see how the momentum is moving up. Right? We're not in overbought territory yet, which is up here. But sometime when Dogecoin is up here next year, which I believe it will be, that'll be the peak. And it doesn't mean that the peak is going to be in as soon as we're up here. We might have like a dip, but then we're probably going to come back up, and then we're going to stay here for a couple months. And those months, after the first month, that will be the peak for Dogecoin, in my opinion. That's usually how it goes. Okay? So you better take your profits when we're up here. All right? And this other very important chart for Dogecoin is this chart right here. This is another reason backing up my thesis on why I believe Dogecoin is going to have its best year ever yet in 2025, the snake year. This is the Doge BTC pair. And look at this chart, guys. This is Dogecoin versus Bitcoin. The last 3 months, excluding December, right? Ever since right here in September, Dogecoin's been outperforming Bitcoin. It took until December where we have this big drop, which was right here where we're catching a bottom right here at the previous top. You see that? So right here where we topped out, we wicked down here, and that looks like the bottom, right? So we came down here, and most likely we're going to start trending up and going up. Like when this happens and Dogecoin really breaks out on this chart, right, the Doge BTC pair, that's going to be when Dogecoin is $1 plus, $2 plus. But obviously we can see what's going to happen based on this chart looking at the back years. What's happening is, we're getting a retest here. So you can see how we're retesting the previous top. That is very normal. It's very healthy. But what's going to happen is after this retest, we're going to break out altcoin season, do something like that. This will be the top, which over here on stochastic right here at the bottom, it'll be very overbought up here somewhere. Okay. It's basically going to do something like this. You see that right there? It's going to do something basically like that. That's all it's going to do. It's very simple. So after it breaks out, gets very overbought, that's your other signal that it's probably the best time to sell Dogecoin. Okay? Which is going to peak out sometime next year. So this is a very bullish chart in my opinion, just looking at this, the Doge BTC pair. And you're going to start to see this really take off during altcoin season, once ETH takes off first. Okay? But I'm telling you guys, we can go back to this video just like we came back here to my XRP video 10 months ago at the end of 2024, beginning of 2026. We're going to come back to this video, and you guys are going to see that I was right again, right? And, we're going to see that Dogecoin went to $1, $2 plus. Maybe it came back down under $1 beginning of 2026. But the fact here is that it exploded to crazy highs, and even right here based on Fibonacci, I'll put in the cards here my in-depth price prediction for Dogecoin. We can see based on Fibonacci, it's giving us 160, $2.30, and that's where I believe it's topping out, most likely, conservatively. Okay, 150, 160 to 230. This is where I believe it's topping out. Now, if Dogecoin really has a parabolic crazy year, which it can because it is a snake year, okay, then I would not be surprised if it tops out here to the 618, which brings it to like 420, which would be hilarious. It would be hilarious to see Dogecoin at 420, which is a very funny number that even Elon plays around, jokes around with. So I would not be surprised if we do go to the 618, but I'm not holding, or I'm not betting that it would go up there, right? Once we get up here, I'm selling most of my Dogecoin. I'm gonna start selling once we go above 150. That's how confident I am that Doge is gonna go to 150 plus. I'm gonna start selling at 150. Maybe, I don't know, maybe take a little bit, 5%, 10% above $1, but 150, I'm very confident we'll go up there, and $2 as well. Okay. Now, as far as I might hold 10% depending on the market, might hold a little bit for that 618, right? But again, I'm not betting that it goes. That's the most bullish scenario for Doge. So again, this is just my video, guys. Based on next year, it's gonna be a snake year. As you guys can see right here, 2025. If you don't look, I don't believe in this stuff, but the people at the top do, right? And I don't push this stuff. I don't believe in it. But when the people at the top do, they push it. They got the big money. I don't got the big money to push it. Okay, but they do. So just wanted to share with you guys here. Join the free Telegram. We hit over 1,000 people. Shout out to you guys over at Cryptopolis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.